Hello crafties, it's Sandra from Volifire.com, and in this tutorial I'm gonna show you how I created this adorable Merry Christmas art print. It's super easy, and the clip art is included in the Cozy Cabin collection, which is my limited winter collection for this year, to 2019. And remember to join my newsletter if you want to grab or snatch this little cute squirrel yourself. You get 20% off by signing up to my newsletter. And if you like my channel and find it useful and helpful, please subscribe. You find all the links below in the description. And now it's time to get creative. And now we're here in Photoshop and we're going to create a super simple but super cute Merry Christmas quote art. Perfect for cards or, quote art on the wall. You decide, but it's super simple. So let's go. First of all, you have to decide on the size of your artwork. And you go to this print option, then you get the 300 pixel per inch a document. So I always go to print first of all, then I select my size here in the presets. And as I'm in Europe, I often use A4 as my standard. I select A4 for my artwork, but you can select whatever size you desire. So let's go. And remember, always name your artworks so you can find them if you have to close them. If you run off for dinner or something like that, you can always find it on your computer later on. It's a tip for me because I always have issues finding my designs when I'm in the process of making them, and they end up everywhere when I have to run off from the computer. So woodland animals quote art, so like this. And here you can select the custom sizes as well, and here you find the orientation of your artwork, and you can choose the resolution as well. And as I'm going to print this one, I choose 300 pixels per inch, which is perfect for print works. And I choose RGB color as well, as my home printer is RGB color compatible. So, but you can choose here if you want CMYK color mode if you're going to print this at a professional print place where they wish the file is in CMYK color. You always have to ask them first. So, but I choose RGB color mode, and I start up with white background. So create. I use the zoom tool. It's a shortcut, and it's command plus and minus on a PC computer, so you can always hit those this short cut. It's very easy. Well, I start out by choosing the clip art I want for my quote art or card, and I go to File, Place Linked. And by choosing Place Linked, if you change something, the changes will be activated on your quote art, just so you know. And I want this cute little squirrel design here. And you don't have to be super perfect. You don't have to place it, perfectly on the quote art. We will nudge this a little bit later on. So I just place it like this. And as you see, the clip art is quite big in the PNG mode. This is a A4, so I made them to fit the A4 sizes and the 8 by 11 inches as well. So if you desire larger artworks, you can use the vector formats. So they are very detailed, so the files get very large otherwise. So I think white background is a little bit boring for me. But I go here to the half moon symbol at the bottom. I activate that one. And I choose solid color this time. Here. And I like this green one. I picked it before. But if you want to pick another color, you can use the color picker. It's automatically activated when you leave this little pop-up window. So you can choose from your swatches panel whichever color you want. Or you can nudge it here. Or change it totally by sliding the slider. Sliding the slider. Yeah, but you see here up and down you can choose it. So, but I love this green one. I don't know, I'm hooked on green right now. So, and then you just select OK. And I want to add this little Merry Christmas text down below. So I think my kids will love this one. So I just activate the font tool or type tool by activating it in the left bar. This can be a little different depending on which setting you got. You can always activate it by clicking on the type tool here at the left, and when you see this gray box activated, you know it's, you know, full force. So go over to your artwork. So just activate it approximately where you want it. And I use the homemade Apple font as usual, and you can find it on the Google font library, and it's free to download. So, but I will link a link to the font below so you can download it to your computer. I often use the same fonts to keep it simple for you. So Merry Christmas. It doesn't have to be more complicated than that. Often in designing, more or less is more. So just keep it like that this time. So, and if you want to change the size of this font here or this Merry Christmas text, you go up to this little and large T here on top of the screen, and you just drag it. You see, if you drag it to the right, it gets larger. If you drag it to the left, it gets smaller. And then you can just nudge it to the perfect size. I think this is good. You see it, and you know it looks good with a squirrel. If you want to put in a specific font size, you click on the little window beside the little and the large T, and you can select the sizes here in the drop down menu, or even write it here in the box. To make this design centered perfectly with the squirrel and the Merry Christmas text, you go to the layers panel. This one, if it doesn't show, you go to window and to the layers panel. You can also hit the F7 shortcut key. And you activate the squirrel and you hold on the shift key and the text key. You see both the squirrel and the Merry Christmas layers are now activated. And then you go to this little folders map, folders option here, and click on it. Create a new group. And I name it design, like this. And when you hit the move tool here on the left side, you see the transform tools are not highlighted or activated. Nothing happens if you press them or click them with your mouse. You have to use the selection tool. This is often to the right of the move tool. It's like a little box here or circle or something like this, depending on what selection you have activated last time. And then you just select the whole design and go to the move tool, and suddenly they are activated. And now be sure your design layer with the square and the Merry Christmas is activated here on the layers panel. And then you go up here and press the center options here. You see you can do this or this or this or this, but I want it centered. So the center option here on the horizontal or vertical, option, and like this. So now it's perfectly centered. And if you want to make sure your text is centered as well, as we just placed it, very quickly on the design, you open the design, you go to this folder and you press it to open it, this little arrow here, and then you go to the Merry Christmas and you find it with a large T in front of it and activate that layer. And then you can center it as well. Oh no, it was centered, so then you can close this little folder if you want to. And to deactivate the selection here, you see it's like a border now here. You go to the select and deselect. You can also use the Control D command if you want to, but it's not necessary. And now you just click off the somewhere outside the design layer, and your design is ready to be saved. And if you want to change color of the font here, then you just go back here, press down, activate the font layer, press text or type. I tell text here to keep it simple, but a type tool, and then you just go to this color option mode up here, and you can change it to whatever you want. If you move your mouse outside the option pop-up window, you can select a color from the swatches, like this one. But I liked you can also pick from the design, of course, like this. I often do that to make the design cohesive, and it often look very nice. And then you just close the window. This was a little tip from me to you. And now when you save this one, it's very simple. You go to File, and I use Save As. Now I often or always save my original designs as Photoshop files. Then you can alter it later on by opening up all the layers you created. And now I already had named this one, so it's Woodland Animals Quote Art. And you decide where to save this one. And I will choose just this folder and save. Maximize compatibility, yes. And if you want to print this one, of course, then you go export. This is the easiest way, I think. Go to the export option and export as. Now you can choose here in the file settings if you want a PNG, JPEG, GIF or SVG file. I would recommend a JPEG if you want to just print it at home. Like this one. And don't change anything here because we already set this as an A4 for me. So it's perfect. Export all. And then you can see if it's the correct place for you to save. And it is. Ta-da! You just made your cute little squirrel woodland Christmas quote art, or yeah, Merry Christmas print, you might say. Crafty. I hope you enjoyed this short tutorial and that you got a lot of inspiration, because it hasn't have to be complicated at all to create wonderful designs at home. This design you can sell in your Etsy shop as well, and you can sell it on, print on demand places like Society6 or something like that, if you want to open your little print art shop as well. So have fun, crafties, and soon there will be new tutorials for you. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you found it very fun and inspirational. If you want to purchase the clip art used in this tutorial, you find all the links below. It's called the Santa's Friends, and it's included in the Cozy Cabin collection, which is my limited edition collection for this winter. And please remember to join my Facebook group as well, so you can get to learn more about starting your own creative business, or just get some inspirational ideas what to do with your clip arts and digital supplies. So you find the sign up link below. I love to see you there. Bye bye, crafty!